sometimes you need to take a step back to connect with your higher calling. And that is something that I have been really missing out on, and that's why I've been really taking a step back. I know how fucking hard it is to be in the same position where you had that inner calling that you didn't even know what it was, but you know that you have this potential. You know that you are meant to do big things in this fucking life, that you know that God gave you this fucking mission for you to accomplish so you can actually get everything the best from life. But you are still stuck in your bedroom complaining, wondering why you are not this and that. Why, like, one day I hope to be successful, one day I hope to get this lifestyle, one day I hope to take action. But for every time you're saying one day, for every time that you are hoping, it's another way of saying that you are uncertain. It's another way of saying that you don't believe in yourself, but you're still there to make vision boards, look at it and be like, oh my God, I want this lifestyle. But you know what you're doing instead? You're looking at it like it's far away from your current reality. You have to think from your desired reality, not at your desired reality or off of your desired reality. You have to think from it. When you are thinking from it is where you are minimizing the gap energetically from you and your desired reality. The more you are minimizing it, the more that you can feel, that you can see, that you are so certain that this is your new normal. It's where you will tap into it, guys. And it's so hard for people to tap into because we live in such a crazy illusion where this world that we're living in right now want you to fail. Do you want to keep yourself in a box where you are not good enough, you cannot do this, you cannot do that? Or do you want to keep yourself in a box where you already know what you are capable of, where you are on top of yourself, where you are already thinking that whatever you desire from your reality, it's already yours? Because do you understand what abundance truly means? Everybody wants abundance, right? Without actually knowing what it truly means. Abundance means that you already have more than enough. And for you to get to that form of abundance is for you to understand that it's not a place, it's not a destination, it's a state. And after sitting with myself for a long time, looking like a fucking psychopath, I came to that realization that you do not create things. Everything is already created out there. What are you there to create? Are you there to create trees? No, it's already out there. Are you there to create money? You cannot create money because you don't have a fucking printer in your home. You cannot create money, or you cannot make money. Like, you can earn money. You can recognize the trees. Do you create cars? No, you recognize those cars. You recognize everything. Because everything is already out there. Everything you want, everything that you desire is for you to recognize. You must understand that you have to put yourself out there. That is like the number one thing that I have learned, is that the more you're putting yourself out there, the more you challenge yourself, the more you're excited about your journey and everything that comes with it, the more you are seeing life as a video game. You know, going on a quest. If you already know that you can get everything from a video game, if you already know that you can get every reward from the video game, why would you even bother yourself playing the video game? It doesn't even make sense. You are playing the video game for the challenges. You're playing the video games for you to go to the next level and be challenged again and again and again. That's the same with life, right? You are here to be challenged. You are not here to live a life where you're in your bedroom, you know, crying over stupid shit like an ex-boyfriend. You know, there's more to life. Life is way more when you become an outlier. Life becomes way more when you are thinking above and beyond, when you're thinking more than what the average is going out there doing, you know? For you to live an abundant life is for you to already be so fulfilled with yourself and fulfilled with what you already have. Seeing that, oh my God, I already have everything. I already have my potential. I already have all the skills that is necessary for me to create whatever I want. You must start now on whatever, okay? You have to put yourself out there. If you always fear of being seen, life will also fear of you. And why would opportunities come to people when they fear of themselves? Every morning, I remind myself that life is a gift. Every morning, I'm literally taking my journal out. I'm writing down what I'm grateful for. For every day, I remind myself that life is a gift. Because I am in my healthy body, like everything functions for me, everything. I can eat, I can drink, I can walk, I can run, I can think, I can do whatever the fuck I want. When you start to recognize your power and start to recognize the basics, is where you will recognize how much more you're capable of. You are thinking so limited because you're restricting yourself. You are restricting yourself because you are controlled by the illusion we live in right now. You are controlled by when you tell yourself what you're not capable of. But when you are going beyond the illusion that we live in, tapping into God's mentality, because in the Bible it says that you have to be still and you have to know that you are God. God is there to remind you of who you are. God gave you all the resources for you to bake the cake. You have all the tools to bake the cake, but you are the one that is responsible of baking the right cake. Or you can also bake a shitty cake, but you can also bake an amazing cake that tastes good, that has all the nice toppings and everything. That is what you want to get. Ultimately, when you restrict your mind, you restrict life. It's where you will forever get stuck. Become an outlier. Are you really willing to put everything on the line? To put your current self on the line and lose your mind? Because when you lose your mind, you will lose yourself. But you need to lose yourself, your current self. Kill this version of yourself to be this new version of yourself, because you just position yourself so differently than the 99% that are thinking from scarcity. They're thinking from lack. They're thinking from fear. And that is how life will respond to them. But when you are responding differently to yourself, life will respond differently and in accordance to how you think and what you believe in and are so convinced of how you see yourself. Life isn't complicated. Life is very simple. Put yourself out there and life will reward you.